Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got a home bargains haul. So let's get cracking. Hiya, I hope you're all okay. I'm sorry I've been a bit missing over the past few weeks. In all honesty, I was quite poorly to start with. And then it sort of knocked me for six. I started feeling quite sort of down. You know what I mean? It's not like me at all. But anyway, I did start feeling quite down and quite anxious about coming on and filming anything. Excuse me, still got a bit of the illness. I've also got a rash on my neck. Right, don't know where that's from, but anyway, it's proper like driving me crazy. I'll have to take an antihistamine after this. But anyway, I've started picking up again. Do you know what I mean? Right, I've got myself a brew, right, made myself this special coffee. Much better. Right, okay. So, on Friday, I were only working the afternoon. So I popped over to town. I went round loads of shops. So I've got all sorts of things coming up over the next sort of week. Things, they're all sitting here, right, on my floor. I went to TK Maxx. I've got two clothing hauls from sort of supermarket clothing sections. I did all sorts, honestly. To the point where when I was coming back, right, I had to go straight to work and I had to take 5 bags, huge bags of shopping with me into work and then carry them home. By the time I got home, my arm felt like it was dropping off. It's still quite sore up here. I tell you what, I've got one ailment after another, haven't I? But I think I've like got some stuff in this home bargains haul that's going to help me out. I'm also super sorry that I haven't been on and chatting to anybody in my comments. Yeah, I've been totally neglecting you all. I'm so sorry. Like I say, I was just down in the dumps after being ill so many times. And I just thought, nobody needs to hear me moaning. Although I've just moaned for about 10 minutes already. But yeah, I thought nobody needs to hear me when I'm down in the dumps. So, I'm back up again, back on with it. You know, I think sometimes you just got to allow yourself to get through these things, haven't you? You know, in the hopes that eventually you'll be okay. And I am okay now. So, went to Home Bargains stupidly before I went anywhere else. So, that's partly why my arm was killing, because I've been lumping around these bags around the whole of town after I went to Home Bargains. Right, I'm going to show you what I got. Super excited about it. Let me put my gigs on. This shirt is also a bit creasy. It's really, really creased. I should have ironed it. But, you know, I'm not a big fan of ironing. Sometimes I'd rather wear the creases than get the iron out, you know. Right, first bag. First, I'll show you these bags. I thought they were dead pretty. They were like 60 odd p. I will put all prices on screen. But I just thought they were so pretty. I bought 2 of them. They've got like gingham down the sides and birds and leaves. Thought they were lovely. Right, okay. Start off with my usual toilet paper. Right, lovely. Like it. Yeah, it's okay. Not good for some people, but it's all right for me. Smells really nice. Yeah, can smell it through the bag. What I like about this is it's like quilted, but it's like half the price, a third of the price even, of some of the ones that you can get. I couldn't get the one that wasn't fragranced. This says enriched with lotion and fragrance, 3-ply quilted. It is all right. It's got quite a lot on the tube, so it's not dead squashy or, you know. But I do like it. And I'm right down my last row. So anyway, right, next up I got this. Room spray. Cheeky Riley by Fabulosa. No clue what that means. None at all. And I daren't spray it in shop because there were a lad who worked there standing right next to the fragrances. So I just wanted one to be able to zap it sometimes. I always feel self-conscious in a flat because I don't have an outside door. And I've only got a couple of windows on the front and a tiny one in my kitchen, tiny one in my bathroom that'll open. They're quite big windows, but they've only got a bit that'll open. And when people are coming, I like to have, you know, I don't just like a plug-in or a candle going. By the way, I've still left my candles burning. I'll have to remember that. But I like having a room spray sometimes. So let's sniff it and see. I can't tell what it smells of. Let's give it another blast. A bit more prolonged. It smells okay. Yeah, it smells slightly like fly spray, in all honesty, with a bit more scent to it. A bit of a mixture between talcum powder and fly spray. But at least that'll be better than if I've been cooking sprouts, you know what I mean? Or eating sprouts. So, yeah, that'll be nice. I'll use that up. What else did I buy? Oh, right, I bought myself some of these. Because I've been getting virus after virus after virus. So I got these multivitamins with iron because I think I'm slightly anemic, in all honesty. You know when you do that thing where you pull your lower eyelid down, it's really like pale. So I wanted to get some with iron. I actually wanted just to buy iron tablets, but they didn't have them at Home Bargains. So I just got these multivitamins with iron. And then I got additional vitamin D. It says the chewable. Are they? I didn't see that before. Let's open them and see. If they're nasty, ooh, they're quite chalky. It says they're chewable, but they are very, very chalky. And they don't smell very nice. I think I'll just probably swallow those, you know, with a drink rather than chewing them. Anyway, you get 90 tablets in each one. Oh, no, 90 in the vitamin D and 180 in those. So I thought anything's got to help, hasn't it? Me catching these viruses. Figured I were a bit run down when my mood had sort of taken a dive as well. So I thought, best get myself some vitamins in me. You know, I've heard something that you wee out any ones that you like. So you can't basically overdose yourself on multivitamins. Although I wouldn't recommend trying it, you know what I mean? But if you've already got that vitamin that's in there, in your system, the additional ones, I think they go in your wee. You know, so you just wee them out again. So I'm not worried if I'm doubling up on vitamin D. You know, I just thought anything to give myself a bit of a boost. So yeah, I got those. Okay, I had to get these as well. We won't go into details. I've got a dodgy tummy sometimes. So every time I get a virus, the first thing it hits is my stomach. Right, every single time. So I like to have some of those in, you know. Right, then I got myself some of this. It was literally the last one. But my tash needs doing. It's upper lip cream. Dry and sensitive skin hair remover. Right, don't leave it on your... Oh, you get 2 tubes. Are you supposed to get 2 tubes? Oh, one's the cream for afterwards, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. I have had it before. Right, so this is the hair remover and that's the moisturiser. Right, I'm going to give you a tip. Don't leave it on your bathroom windowsill. Right, because last time I did that, I'd literally used it once. When I went to use it the second time, I had a full-on Viva Zapata burn over my top lip, you know, from using it. So don't leave it where it's exposed to sun. You know, I'm sure you know this, but there are people in the world who are as daft as a brush like me, you know what I mean? So the tips for them, not for you sensible folk out there. But anyway, I can't wait to get my tash done. It's driving me crazy. You know when you go like this, side of your mouth, you can feel it. Right, I can feel mine really badly. You can probably see it from where you are. Anyway, next up I got myself some of these antibac hand wipes. It were 2 for £1, I think. But you get 20 in each one. In all honesty, I don't use them for my hands. I wash my hands maybe, oh goodness me, about 50 times a day working with babies. And I always use antibac as well, you know, just a liquid antibac. What I get these for is if I buy books from a charity shop for the kiddies at nursery, I antibac all the pages before I take them in. So we don't end up introducing any new bugs and viruses to the setting. So I like to have these. They're great. They do the job. All our books that I buy are like board books, you know, the hard ones. So not like paper pages. They are thick board. And they've got a coating on most of them. So they're great for them. So that's what I bought those for. I've actually got some charity shop stuff that I did buy the other week. This week, not the other week. What am I talking about? This week. See, this is itching me now. Driving me crazy. Anyway, I did get some things from charity shops. I'm going to add it into one of my other videos. I won't put it in this one, but I'll add it into one of the other ones. Because I've got more regular content coming up, you know. Next up, I got myself some biros. These are for taking into work. I don't know what happens to them. They sprout legs and run off, I think. We must go through a pack of these a week, and they always end up disappearing. I don't know what happens. I think people must take them home in the pockets and things. Me included. And I do gather them up and take them back. But, you know, I just don't know that everybody remembers to get them out of the pocket. So I just bought these ones. I like these pens. They're dead good. They're those clicky ones, so I don't have to worry about the lids as well. Because when you've got those tiny little lids, I don't like having those really in a baby room. Just in case they get dropped, child picks them up. I know they've got an hole in them now, so if they inhale them, it doesn't cut off the airway. But still, I don't want a child inhaling a pen lid. So even if they're not going to die from it, I don't want to have one, you know, inhaling one. So I much prefer these pens. Just got them in black because they only had black. Although I'm not fussed what ones I use. Black or blue, I'm happy. I'll use a green. Red, not so much, because it always reminds me of at school. You know where teachers used to write on your work in red? Didn't like that. So red pens slightly upset me. Right, next up, I've seen these and I thought, oh, I'm defo getting these. I absolutely love chestnuts. Absolutely love them. Whole chestnuts, cut, peeled and ready to eat. Let's open them and see whether they're nice. Please let them be a good size. Oh, they are. Oh, they smell lovely. They smell just like I remember. These remind me of Christmas because where we lived when we were growing up, there used to be a stall, like one of those little barrow things that a guy used to push into the local town. And he used to sell you a bag of chestnuts. And they had the things on them, you know, the shells on them and stuff. But I absolutely love chestnuts. So it just reminds me of that. They're so nice. Oh my goodness, they're lovely. I could eat the whole bag of them. I'll try and refrain. I have been slightly putting on weight. But let me finish swallowing this and have a drink. I'm trying to do this body acceptance thing. You know, just accepting the size I am. Instead of trying to punish myself and starve myself down to a size that I used to be when I was 20. You know, because I'm knocking on, you know, I'm in my 50s. I have put on a bit of middle-aged spread round, round my middle. You know, it's not an ironic title. But I was slightly upset about it. And then I thought, I'm only upset about it because I've got all these clothes that don't fit. Get rid of the clothes that don't fit. So I've been doing it. And I've been donating them. There's a lassie at work whose mum is doing a fundraiser for a special care baby unit where people donate clothes and then they can buy clothes for £3 an item. So I just thought, brilliant opportunity, raising money for a good cause and also stopping myself from feeling blooming rubbish because my clothes are too small. So I've just kept stuff that fit me now. Right, okay, next up I got myself some of my traditional Thai jasmine rice because I can't go through Home Bargains without picking some up. I'm stunned I only picked up one, in all honesty. I'm going to save that for my tea today. I might even have some of those chestnuts with it, you know, mix it in, bit of coconut milk, bit of chilli, I'm away. So that's, honestly, it's one of my favourite meals. I love a bit of rice. So got that one anyway. What else have I got in here? Oh, I've seen these and I use these. Now, back in the day, somebody bought me a set from Liz Earle, right? And it came with one of these face cloth things, like cotton face cloths. But I tried to buy some more. They were so expensive, each individual one. So now when I see these, I pick them up because they are great for taking off your makeup. They're just so nice. And these are as cheap as out. So I like the fleecy ones to take off my makeup, but if I've used like a cleansing treatment, I love these because they get every bit of residue off your face. So absolutely love them. And they feel like a bit of luxury, even though they're not, just because they remind me of those Liz Earle cloths, you know. So yeah, I'm going to get myself some more of that Liz Earle cleanser, because that is undoubtedly one of my favourite cleansers. Next up, I seen these and thought I'll have them. And in all honesty, after eating a bit of chestnut, I probably could use one now. But anyway, they're just bamboo interdental brushes. I used to love interdental brushes, but I stopped getting them because I was aware that they were made of plastic. And it just felt so wasteful because you can't use them for very long. But I did prefer them to dental floss. How many did you get in here? 8. So 8 of those. They weren't expensive, and I will feel a whole lot better using those than using plastic ones. Really, really nice. They work. And like I say, you're either a floss person or you're an interdental brush person. I'm this person. I just find it's a bit less sort of clicky on your teeth. You know, can't explain it any other way, but really pleased with those. I will definitely buy those again if they work out for me. Just grab the next bag. Have I moved you? No, maybe not. Anyway, right, okay. Next up, I got myself this microwave bowl. My last one had bitten the dust. What happened was, it had a seal on it, and the seal came off, so it wasn't any good anymore. So this lid, I love them, they're great. You know, I blast loads of stuff in them, but when the seal goes, water pours out of them and stuff like that, you know, if you try to boil something in them. So I got myself a nice new one that's going to work again. You know, I only need one, it's just for me. I'm not put this down, it's too heavy. Right, okay, bought some of these. Okay, got these for nursery. I'm just knocking over my air freshener. Okay, got these for nursery. They're great. Kids love them, absolutely love them. And because they had 3 colours, I thought they'd be fantastic. Although I may put them inside, I put some outside and they tend to perish and not last that long, even though they're supposed to be for outside. Wind twister. But when they're inside, if you've got a window open in the setting, itching my neck again, a window open in the setting, they'll twist round. And it's fascinating for the kiddies. So I got those 3 colours, gold, pink and blue. Thought they were lovely, and really long ones as well. So I won't put them central in the room because I'll keep banging my head on them, you know. So, but I'll put them nearer a wall and then they'll be nice, you know. Something else for kids to touch when you pick them up as well. Okie dokie, what else have I bought? Got myself some bin bags. 10 refuse sacks. They didn't have the ones that I normally get that I really like. They come with, like, they've got a bit of white paper on and they're wound round and they come longer. Well, they didn't have those, so I ended up getting these. Oh, botheration, the drawstring ones. I prefer the handle ones, but it seemed like they were quite, it says they're heavy duty, and I hope they are, because since I've been sorting out all my clothes and everything, I've used up all my bags to carry things, you know, to charity shops and into work. Yeah, they're a good size and they feel quite thick as well. Great. My last ones were pretty thin, so I'm happy with the thicker ones. Now, walking along at charity shop yesterday with a load of stuff, halfway along my finger poked through the bag. I thought I'm never going to make it, it's all going to be spilled out over the street, but I did manage to make it in one piece. Right, got some tissue paper, wanted to do an activity with it with the kids. We've got these things that we call tough trays that are just a black. It used to be for cement mixing, but people in nurseries started using them years and years and years ago. And now in all the books that you can buy, sort of nursery equipment, they've got them. But kids love tissue paper chopped up on one of those things. They throw it about. It makes an absolute tip of the place. But the babies love it. So I wanted to do that activity and we didn't have any tissue paper in, so I thought I'll get some tissue paper and that'll be a nice little activity for them to do. You know, I mean, there'll be 1 or 2 trying to put bits in the mouth, but, you know, we'll supervise it. I'm not going to leave them on their own with it. So, yeah, they'll be throwing it everywhere. Everybody else in the setting will be cursing me because they'll be finding it for weeks. But as long as the kids are happy, that's all I care about. Right, okay. Next, I got some more paper because we're always running low on this. And I thought, right, it looks like it's sugar paper, activity paper, 96 A4 sheets. But they look like they were okay colours. Sometimes I buy cards and stuff, it's so dark that you can't actually do all on it, you know. Drawing on it, no chance. It's just too dark for that. So what have we got here? Let's have a look. All right, we've got some okay colours. That one's a bit dark, that browny grey colour. But the orange is nice. Cream, beige, that sort of tan colour, and pink. So I'm happy with those, great. Most of them will be okay for our kids. Just give you a better look at the colours. There they are. All my colours there. Lovely, great. And that's 96 sheets that we can work way through in the space of a week and a half, you know. Anyway, then one of the things that were weighting me down with this bubble mixture, 1 litre bubble solution, but we go through loads of it. I'm always taking little machines in for blowing bubbles and stuff, and we're nearly out. In fact, I think we might be totally out of bubble mixture at the moment, and it's just a nice little activity. It distracts them if somebody's got upset. You know, that could bring the whole room down. So having some bubbles and things distracts everybody else if one of the babies is a little bit unsettled. So yeah, happy with that. 1 litre. Won't take me any time to get through that either. And I'll tell you what, I paid for it with a pain in my arm. Got myself a can of this. I'm going to try it. St Helier Passion Fruit and Mango Sparkling Beverage. Just seen it and thought, I'll give that a go. Why not? That's really nice. That is really, really nice. Tell me whether it's got loads of sugar in it. I don't know. It says it's got 23 calories for 100 mils. So it's got about 80, 90 calories in that. That's worth it. I'm happy with that. I'll drink that a bit later. Really nice. I'll drink my coffee first. I think I prefer my coffee in all honesty. I'm a bit of a coffee fiend. This is why I have to buy decaf, because otherwise I'd be, you know, like I drink so many cups, I'd be high as a kite. Or, I never know, is caffeine supposed to make you light up? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I'd be high as a kite. Next up, got some paper plates. This is for when people come round. Right, so I've minimised my cupboards to the point where I only have like enough crockery for me. If one of my kids comes round, not for them to eat off, I have to give them my plate and just do without myself. So I thought I'll get myself some paper plates in just to top up what I've already got, and then if one of the kids comes round, I've got something for them, haven't I, you know. So I got them in rose gold. These ones are just all rose gold, highly reflective. You get 10 in those. And then these ones, I bought serviettes like this before that were in silver, not the rose gold, but really liked them. I like that shape. I find it's a bit more sturdy than the round ones because a bit more folding goes into the edge bit. So yeah, they do feel a bit more sturdy. Let's open them and see. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Is that just one plate? Yeah, that's okay. You know, they, like I say, they are a bit more sturdy. So really happy with those. I'm sure my kids will be as well if they come round. And I'll try and give them something to eat. They'll not be holding it in their hand anymore. They'll have a plate, albeit a paper plate. Got myself some ketchup because I was totally out. And I love a bit of ketchup. You know, really, really love it. I don't know what I even put it on, but I put it in things as well. So just sometimes I fancy a bit of ketchup with stuff. I like the tanginess. So yeah, got myself some of that. Got a couple of books for the kids. This one was $1.49, which I didn't think were bad at all. It's counting, right? There are one or two of our babies who can do like numbers, which is great. I just really like that one. They had other ones as well, but they just didn't sort of appeal to me. They had sort of abstract concepts that I didn't think the kids would understand. And then I got this one for £1.29, which is First Words. But kids love stuff like this. Our babies, they'll sit for ages pointing at things and getting me to name them. So I just thought it were another one. It's not like my favourite book I've ever bought, but I do really like it. You know, it'll be okay. I'm sure the kids will find some of the things. I like that page with clothing on it, you know, because they're learning things like trousers, jeans, dress, socks and shoes. So they're learning those words. So I just thought it were a nice little bit of something extra, another couple of books to take in. And the other thing I bought for the kids were these, and I absolutely love them. Now, we've been given a budget at work, but I was looking through the official books that you can order from nurseries and schools. Right, okay. They've got some beautiful things in there, but the puzzles were like 15 quid by the time you'd added VAT on and stuff like that. So rather than pay £15 for one, I got these, and I know the kids will love them because they're in the night garden. So I managed to get the Upsy Daisy one that has also got Iggle Piggle on it, and it's just got those little pegs on it and what have you. And then I got the Macca Pacca one, which I loved as well, with an inky nonk on it and what have you. But I could not for the life of me, it's got the Pontypangs, or are they the Wattingers? I'm not sure. But I couldn't for the life of me get any of the other ones, because I would have liked to have got Iggle Piggle, and I would have loved to have got the Tomley Boos. But the only ones that I could get for ours were in our own bargains were these two. But they were like £3, you know, compared to £15 for this for these puzzles in the official book. So just loved them, thought they were great. If you've got grandkids or kids of your own, really recommend those. They're fantastic. And then what else did I buy for me? All right, I got myself some kitchen foil because I'm always running out. You know, I have got a little bit left, but I didn't want to leave it to the point where I had none. So got myself a roll that 15 metres extra thick. It's okay, this stuff. It is okay. It's not the stuff that's got, you know, like the diamondy pattern on it, but it works, you know what I mean? It's okay. It's not so thin that you could split peas through it, you know. Then, last up, I got myself some roasted and salted pistachios because I absolutely love them. I really, really love pistachios. They're one of my things that I do really like. Not a big fan of most other sort of nut type thing. You know, I could leave them, but peanuts and stuff, I can leave them. But I'll absolutely love pistachios, and especially the salty ones. It's not good for you, but anyway. I'm taking multivitamins now, so I'm allowed these. So that's everything for today. Yeah, I had a really nice time looking around Home Bargains. It's even nicer when you haven't been out for a while, which what were happening, which is why things were a bit sparse on my channel. Just I wasn't getting out or doing anything, you know. So there wasn't a right lot for me to post about, in all honesty. But anyway, I'm back on with it now. And that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my contact details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!